My name is Hiill Precious. I study in Hiill Preparatory School. Mothers, we love you and we dedicate this to you.
Hello, our dear viewers of KTV. Thank you for tuning in into KTV. We welcome you to our show, The Kingdom Kids. We have dedicated this show to all mothers. Today, we are at Hiill Preparatory School, Naguru, and we are with a teacher, at the same time, a parent, who's going to share with us her mother life or her motherhood life. I'm your presenter, Shaka Alex, with
Gasho Isabella Nelly.
So, teacher, may you please tell us your names uh, and you tell us how your motherhood life is or has been, and tell us how you coordinate them being a teacher and at the same time a parent.
I'm grateful and I'm privileged to be part of this show. My name is Ruth Selwaji. I'm a teacher at Hiill Preparatory School, Naguru, and I'm so glad that I'm participating in today's program. I thank God that I'm a mother of two, my biological children, two girls. One completed university and one has just sat for senior 6. So I bless the Lord. I thank God for guiding me through. It hasn't been a journey that is easy, but with God, everything is possible. I'll just give a story. You know, when you're pregnant for the first time, it's not so easy to know what will happen next. But I bless the Lord that all the journeys, the 9 months, it was a walk through because I would pray to God first. I prayed for the children I was having in the wombs, and God really did it for me. And then time came for giving birth. It's not also an easy journey, but with God, all things are possible. I trust God that when you put God first in everything, things work out well. My first girl, God made it. The second girl, He has made it. So I give glory to God.
That's good. So now, what are the challenges you are facing in the motherhood life?
The beginning of it was really a challenge. Like, as a mother, you give birth, there's a lot of pain. After giving birth, you have to look after the child. You can't tell what the child needs because they will keep crying. But as I went through the first journey, it became easier for me for the second journey. And I've also transferred this, because of the pain that I had when I was giving birth, I've transferred it to the children I teach in school. It has been not a walkover, but it has been challenging at times because you meet these children from different mothers, biological mothers, and you have to come into them and try to train them to be what they will be in future. At times it hasn't been so easy, but as we continue with them, they can also witness and say, Teacher Ruth has been a mother to us. Though at times they call it to be tough, but I love it. That at the end, I've got testimonies from some of them.
Okay. How does it feel like to be a mother?
It's a joyful moment. It's a very joyful moment. You know, at times it's hard to express it to anyone else because it comes from inside. It comes from inside me, and it's really joyful when you look at your child, take a step, they begin to walk, crawl, they begin to talk, you visit them at school, they perform well, you're called upon, you're congratulated by the other parents and teachers. So it's a joyful moment.
And how do you coordinate being a teacher and at the same time a parent?
It's very easy for me. What I do to my kids is the same I do in school. So what I train my kids at home is the same training I do at school with the children at school.
So let me pass to Bella to inquire from you.
Thank you, Alex.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We are happy to be with you today. So, what I'm asking, how do you feel when you're with your kids? What are those most moments you sit there and you remember when you're with your when you are with your kids?
I'll give a story of the first child. This girl is too interesting. I remember when she was 2, years old, she would always ask me to bring her roasted bananas. I would say, she would tell me, woba okomawo ndetera amatooke amookye, and that was gonja. So each time I remember that, I would just imagine how she calls it amatooke amookye. So it would give me joy, someone thinking and then making a story of something interesting, so that you will understand what you have to bring for them. Then I'll give us another scenario about my second girl. This girl once asked me why I wasn't giving birth to another child, and I just kept quiet. So she kept in like, I'm bringing this because I want to show you how joyful it is. So she told me, she gave me a reason why I wasn't giving birth to another child. She told me, Mom, your breasts have not yet grown. That's when she was 3. But when they grow, now she was relating this to another neighbor who has big ones, so she used to see mine small. So she told me, if they grow, then one day I'll be able to give birth to a child, another child, therefore a follower to her. So that's how joyful kids are. They will tell stories that are interesting, and it keeps in your memory each time you look at them as they keep growing. Because the last one is now 19 years old, but I feel happy each time I look at them, and I remember the stories they used to tell me when they were kids.
Okay, thank you. So, what advice did you give to kids here and kids watching you as a mom?
I would like to advise, first of all, we begin from home. I would like to tell the kids from Hiill Preparatory School, kindly, at times we feel bad when our moms speak to us about the bad habits we get from different areas, we get from where we visit, but I will ask you to, even if mom has told you about the bad habit, just take it in a positive way. Mom loves you, and that's why they want you not to continue with that bad habit, because the future will not be able to handle you with a bad habit. So when they talk to you, take it in positively. These mothers love you so, so much. That's why they keep on advising you, encouraging you, and talking to you to how to behave. As you grow up, the future will not accept the bad habits. So they do it out of love. So you should appreciate that love they are giving to you. A good mom always encourages their children. They make sure they talk to them, whether it's good or bad. That's what I do as a good mom. I usually encourage, and I keep my promises. So if I've promised to give to a word, I'll always do it. If I've promised to punish, I'll always do it. So these are my witnesses. They know it.
Okay, so what advice do you give to girls now who are at the age of giving birth, who are ready to be the mothers? What advice do you give them?
Girls who are ready to give birth, or those who have... Giving birth is very easy, but you should be ready to give birth when I would say you should be ready to give birth when you have someone that has married you. Because being a parent or being a mother, you need someone else to help you as you bring up the children. So it's not easy when you're just a mother. You need it as a mother and father. So you just to be patient, you wait in, you get your husband, you take the husband to your home, then as the priest allows you to have that man as your husband, then it's easy for you. It will be okay for you to give birth.
Okay, thank you. So how should kids relate to their mothers?
Kids should always relate to their mothers in a very positive way, like I said. At times, we feel bad when our mothers or our parents try to talk to us. We feel they're getting into our gaps. But really, it's not that. They do that out of love. So each time mom speaks to you, mom talks to you about anything, be able to listen and put it in action.
Okay, thank you very much.
You realize that there are many kids out there that don't have a mom. They are with maybe aunties, grandmothers, and others, uncles. What message do you have for those kids?
Now, what I would first of all say, they should be grateful to God that they are alive. That's one reason why they should be grateful. That in this world, we can't be in this world unless we have life. So one, grateful to God that they have life. And then, secondly, they've got someone to care for them. So they should appreciate the people who have come in to look after them. So after appreciating that, then they should go by the advices those people gave them. And I know their future will be bright.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like you give a word to those stepmoms. You know, not everyone there, the stepmoms don't take children, the stepchildren, as their children. They mistreat them. So, which message do you give them to those stepmoms and the uncles who are staying with the kids?
First of all, I would like to talk to the children themselves. If you get someone to look after you, it's a privilege. That's one. So when this person is taking care of you, take it as a chance for you to have where to live. That's a shelter, to have someone to care about you. And at times I believe some stepmoms are not bad, but the children contribute to that. Some of them, I didn't, Alex. Some of them. Some of them are not bad, but the children contribute to that. They sit and think, this is not my mom. And after thinking out of that, there comes like you begin acting negatively in whatever advice you've been given. But let's appreciate that we are living with them and they're taking care of us.
And remember, there are some stepmoms that say, he or she is not my child. So even they slap, even they do what, it won't.
It's none of my concern.
So I request the children who are staying with their stepmoms and they are not friendly to them, they should endure, they should go by that. After some time, as they grow up, they will have their own homes.
Let's pray for them.
Yes, we should continue praying for them also. We should also pray for the stepmoms, that they get that love for the children.
Okay, let's hear from Elvis.
The question I'm asking is, if you have a stepmom and he's mistreating you, and you have nothing to do and you have nowhere to go, what should you do?
I know it's a hard situation at that moment, but you should endure for that. I know by 18 you'll be out of that home and you'll have your own home. You just have to be positive that you're going through that hard life, but in future you'll be better. It's a training, very hard, but just have a positive way of thinking, knowing that after the 18 years, you'll have your own home. So you'll be set free.
And there are mothers out there that maybe do that, maybe out of, or maybe when they don't know. So please tell them how to show love to children.
I would like to talk to the stepmothers out there. I know some of you are very, very good and we appreciate. And some are not, that's the truth. But I request you, take these children as your real children. And the blessing will come from God.
How should children express love to mothers on Mother's Day?
Now I would request all children out there, be thankful. First of all, wake up in the morning, make a prayer to your mama. And then next, if you have some money with you or you have something you feel you can give your mom, go ahead and do it. If not, you don't have any money with you, come out in the morning, sing a song for your mom. Or you can wake up, put music and you dance for your mom. That is also a gift.
Wow. Okay, let's hear from that one. She has a question. Yes, please.
What if when I'm staying with my stepmom and my mom is also around? On the two, who should I choose when my dad is telling me to choose my stepmom? Who should I choose?
Now, according to the Bible says one of the 10 commandments, respect your parents. Even if she's a stepmom, she's your parent. You go ahead and respect both of them.
Okay, yes, please.
My question is, what if stepmothers that are abusive and the kids do not learn from them, will they become a better person in future?
Now, I'm happy that children can differentiate. When we grow up, when children are growing up, they have that part of, brightness in them. They will have to tell this is right and this is wrong. When the stepmom abuses you, you really tell it's an abusive word. But you as a child, you know what to select. You select the best, the good out of. You choose the best. You don't go by the abusive side. I know it's hard as a child, but it's good that this generation is different from ours. You can tell what is good and what is bad.
May you please send a special message to your mom out there?
Wow, I'm privileged. What can I say? Mommy, I thank you so much for taking care of me. I love you, Mommy. When I look at myself, everybody says you're such a beautiful girl, a beautiful woman right now. But I know because you took care of me. I appreciate you, Mommy. I love you so much. May God richly bless you.
Okay, I'm requesting to also wish Happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there.
So
And sing a song.
I sing a song. Happy Mother's Day, all mamas in this world, in Uganda, in UK, all the countries in the world. I wish you a happy Mother's Day. I'll sing this for you. Mother, how are you today? This is a note from your daughter. Mother, how are you today? I love you, mamas.
Oh, thank you very much. Let's give a hand clap. Okay, this has been our program Parent of the Day. Thank you for watching KTV. Still, we are going on. Let's come from a short break. Thank you.
Mother, how are you today? Here is a note from your daughter. With me everything is okay. Mother, how are you today?